It is August the 11th and I'm heading back up to the allotment, so I thought this would be a good time to give you a plot tour. So the strawberry bed hasn't been a massive success. It's been taken over by the bindweed. We've been fighting the bindweed battle on other fronts. The courgette there is being murdered, but we'll clear this off shortly and then give it another go. Here I've got some leeks, some winter leeks. So we've got, there's some there being slightly crowded out by the one carrot, Manchester table carrot, that managed to grow. But yeah, there's enough there. It's probably because they've been multi-sown, so there's probably 15 to 20 leeks there, which is enough. We've got these are my bolt hardy beetroot, and as you can see, they're very ready. And these are the albino ones, which are also pretty much ready. So I'll be probably putting a winter manure in there of some sort. I've got some mustard that I've just sown. Got a few ishikura remaining. I'll be taking those shortly. So we've got a dahlia here. That's one of the ones that was grown from seed. So that's either going to be Yankee Doodle Dandy or what was the other one? Cactus, I think it was called. This is the Lazy Housewife. Can't tell. No, those are at the back there. We've got some finished sweet peas. There's none on there. I don't think there's been any. Yeah, the first blossoms coming through here. These were planted quite late. I wouldn't think I got these out until the end of May, but I'm pleased with the way the plant looks, and it looks like we'll get a decent crop off there. We're getting a few runner beans at last. This was called the Tsar, and it's been just attacked by slugs so viciously that if we get any off there, I'll be pleased. Probably my favourite crop are these onions. These are the Rinsberger. I'm just waiting for those to begin to fall over before they get harvested. Absolutely chuffed with them. Yeah, some of those are absolutely massive as far as I'm concerned, by my standards. And we've got this is a butternut squash, I believe. Got one in the back garden that's produced multiple fruits. That one hasn't produced any yet, but it's coming along. It's beginning to flower. In this bed, all we've got, apart from some bindweed, are these red barren onions. They got eaten by mice, but these are the survivors. Not doing as well as the Rinsberger. So on this bed, we've got the peas are finished now. Really, they need pulling out. This is that's the Yankee Doodle Dandy. Just lovely, isn't it? And then we've got these are zinnias, which I've been very pleased with. They're pretty as well, aren't they? Look at that. Got like flowers around the core there. This tomato plant, this is Crimson Crush. I've only grown one of these this year to find out what it tastes like, but so far so good. It's it's showing itself to be quite vigorous. We've got some volunteer tomatoes over there. I have no idea what they are. And then this is a garnet. We've had the odd one off there, but we'll get a reasonable crop off there, I think. On this bed, This is the Abundance, and we've had quite a few beans off this. And it's got plenty of flowers, so it's going to produce lots more by the looks of it. So I've been very pleased with that. Once we got past the slug period, it's really come into its own. Slight disappointment here. These are our brassicas. They're meant to be our winter brassicas. We've got some Brussels sprouts there, but as you can see, the purple sprouting broccoli is already sprouting and in fact going to flower. So that is not going to be any good for the winter unless we just keep it for leaves. So that's slightly disappointing, but there we go. Then this flower bed, which has come along nicely. This is a dahlia, an established dahlia. These dahlias are both from this year, from tubers from this year. And this is the Winnie the Pooh, I believe, certainly looks like it, which was one I saw at the National Trust property, The Vine, in Basingstoke. It's absolutely lovely. It's exactly what you would expect. So we've got some rudbeckia here, and that ought to be, yeah, that looks like it's getting ready to flower. It's fantastic. And then over here, one of my favourites anyway, is snapdragons. Next year we're going to have a lot of snapdragons. And then this bed was the one that had the potatoes in it. Oh, we've got at least one nice big pumpkin there. We've just put some hedge clippings and grass on here just to mulch it up a bit, and I'm going to be planting probably my field beans in here, just to perhaps have a crop in the spring, but mainly as a way to cover the ground really. This is where the hedge bindweed comes in, so we keep on top of this, because although we've got field bindweed across the whole plot, the hedge bindweed is mainly in there. You can see, well, despite the fact that I did this last week, there's already field bindweed coming up. But all in all, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'm pretty pleased with that, given the start we had. We haven't had a great year, and we had tons of slugs, like with everybody else, slugs and snails. We've at least got something here worth having, and it looks beautiful.